Google just made a move that looks small, but it actually changes the entire click economy. So Google's adding more inline links inside of AI mode, and each link comes with a little "why this matters" blurb. That sounds polite, but it's actually a shift in how traffic will flow. I'm Kevin Roy from GreenBananaSEO, and we help brands show up not just in Google, but in answer engines like Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and the rest of the AI economy. Today, I'll break down what Google just updated and why they're doing it, and what you should change this week if you want to be one of the sources that AI actually chooses. So here is the updated stack. AI mode is adding more inline links. Google says that AI mode will show more links directly inside their answers. It won't just drop URLs. Each one gets a short explanation of what you'll learn if you click. Preferred sources is expanding. This is the feature where users can basically star the sites that they like and trust, so the top stories will surface based on their preferences. Google is rolling that feature out globally for English users, and they say that when people click preferred sources, they tend to get those sites referred to twice as often as the normal sites. So the web guide got faster. The web guide is the Gemini-powered organization layer that lets group results by topic so that people can explore deeper, and reports say that performance improvements have roughly doubled its speed and broadened where it shows up. Google News is piloting an AI article overview on selected publishers, so this separates from AI. Google is testing AI-generated article overviews on participating publishers. The Google News pages meant to drive context before a click, and some reports note that publishers in the pilot may receive direct payments. So why is Google doing this? Well, I think that Google is trying to solve three problems at once. Transparency, so where did the answer come from? Trust, why should I believe it? And then finally, pressure, publishers, and regulatory scrutiny. So more inline links, and why relevant blurbs is Google saying we're not stealing the web, we're actually sending it back to you. And yes, this context matters here because this arrives while the EU is scrutinizing Google on publisher content for AI generated summaries. So the big takeaway here is this is the new SERP logic. AI answers aren't just replacing links, they're re-ranking links based on the answer itself. So the new competition is, can you become the source that gets cited and embedded as the next click? So the old way, rank number one on page one. The new way is become cited as the pathway inside the answer. And here's what changes when AI mode adds more links. So being link worthy beats being keyword perfect. So your page is the best next step, and you win the inline link. Micro intent matters more. AI mode is slicing queries into subsections. If you only have one big page, you're going to miss the citations. So authority becomes visible, not implied. The AI engines love sources that are clearly credible and clearly about the topic. So what I think you should do this week is build citation-ready blocks on your key pages, 2 to 5 sentences, direct answers near the top with supporting facts, steps, or definitions underneath, clear headings that match the question language. So number 2, shift supporting pages for the follow-up questions. So if you want to be cited, create pages that answer the second and third question, because AI mode is built for those follow-ups and it's going to look down into these other pages. So then number 3 would be strengthen your signals and sources. Remember when we talked about author identity, a real bio, and credentials? Then have an editorial policy, an about, and a contact clarity that attaches to your author identity and your bio. And if you're a publisher, for publishers, push and preferred sources going global means that you should actively drive readers to select you as a preferred source. And Google is also highlighting subscription content in the new surface. So that relationship with Google and the publisher actually matters. And then finally, track citations, not just rankings. Start measuring where you show up as cited in AI answers and for which topics. So my bet, you're going to see more of these guided web experiences where the AI becomes a curated table of contents. And if web guides keep expanding, then the 10 blue links era will feel more like a menu of routes. I think they're eventually going to disappear. So in the next video, I'm going to show you a little bit of how to structure your site for these 3 blocks.